The final journey, the ultimate sacrifice, and the fate of all worlds. Stephen King's The Dark Tower, 2004, Book 7 of the Dark Tower series, concludes Roland Deschain's epic quest with tragedy, revelation, and haunting inevitability. The novel begins with Roland and his quartet, Eddie, Susanna, Jake, and Oy, continuing their perilous journey toward the tower. Along the way, they face escalating battles against the forces of the Crimson King, who seeks to destroy the multiverse by unraveling the beams that hold reality together. The quartet suffers devastating losses. Eddie is killed in battle, Jake sacrifices himself to save Roland, and Susanna ultimately chooses to leave the quest, stepping into another world to find peace. Roland presses on alone, accompanied only by Oy, who later dies heroically. At last, Roland reaches the Dark Tower, the nexus of all existence. Inside, he ascends through levels that reveal echoes of his past, confronting the consequences of his choices. At the top, he faces the Crimson King, who is defeated with the aid of Patrick Danville, an artist whose drawings alter reality. The final revelation is devastating. Roland enters the tower only to be cast back to the beginning of his quest, doomed to repeat his journey endlessly until he learns the lessons of compassion and humility. This cyclical fate underscores the tragic nature of his obsession. Themes and analysis. Obsession and fate. Roland's relentless pursuit of the tower reflects the destructive power of obsession. Sacrifice and loss. The deaths of Eddie, Jake, and Oy highlight the cost of destiny. Cycles and redemption. The ending suggests that Roland's journey is a cycle, offering the possibility of eventual growth. Good versus evil. The defeat of the Crimson King symbolizes the triumph of persistence, though at great personal cost. Style and atmosphere. King's prose is mythic, tragic, and deeply emotional. The atmosphere blends epic fantasy with metaphysical reflection, creating a finale that is both grand and profoundly unsettling. Climax and resolution. The climax occurs as Roland ascends the tower, confronting the Crimson King and his own past. The resolution, Roland's return to the beginning, affirms the cyclical nature of his quest, leaving readers with a haunting meditation on destiny and free will. Core message. At its core, The Dark Tower is more than a fantasy conclusion. It is a meditation on obsession, sacrifice, and the possibility of redemption through repetition. Its blend of epic grandeur and tragic inevitability makes it one of Stephen King's most ambitious works.